Hi neighbor, my name is Hannah and welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hippie Me. I'm happy to see you again. It's been a while, and here's what happened. Last week, I recorded a Get Ready With Me video that was almost 2 hours of footage because I was trying to talk about like 7 different topics. So, what I've decided to do for you as the viewer, my friend, I have split the video up into 2 parts. The first part is this part, which is kind of an update on my life and some stories about the vacation that I went on with my boyfriend and me getting a new job. This video also contains ColourPop's response to my video about finding a hair or hair-like fiber in my ColourPop x Safiya Nygaard Lip Collection collaboration. So stick around for that. The second part, which will be posted very soon, is going to be a reaction to the new Shane Glossin video. When I recorded it, it was just put up the previous day. Now it's been a while. It's been a week, guys. It's been a week. So I hope that you enjoy this first part, Get Ready With Me, and I'm gonna do my best not to do this again. Sorry, but also hope you enjoy. Hello neighbor, how are you? I am so excited to be back doing a little Get Ready With Me. It's been a while since we chatted and we have a lot to talk about. So today I have this colorful like shirt dress tropical print that I want to wear, and it's every color under the sun. The makeup look I'm going to do today, I guess, is about trying to figure out what's a good makeup look to do with a very colorful top like this, because I have a tendency of just wearing solids so that my makeup can be the focus, but I really like this shirt. Yeah, so I'm gonna be making it up as I go. This is not a tutorial because I'm a beginner and you all know that by now, but I'm gonna be figuring some things out. I'll shout out products as I use them, and let's get started because we have a ton to talk about. I need to update you on just my life a little bit, update you on what happened with ColourPop because of the hair that I found in the lipstick, and I really want to talk about the new Shane Glossin video that just came out, which is Shane Dawson's new like makeup channel kind of, but the first video was not necessarily a makeup video, but we'll talk about that. So first, like, how you been? How I've been? How have we all been? Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, you know, Happy Holidays. I know that we're past the holiday season now, but I never actually said that to you all, so, you know, God bless you, I love you, Happy Holidays, and welcome to 2020. I'm excited about it. I spent Christmas with my boyfriend's family and my family. We both were lucky enough to have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas off from work. So we did Christmas Eve and Christmas morning at his family's house. Then we drove over to my family's house about an hour and a half away, and we got there around 5. And so we did Christmas evening and the day after Christmas at my family's house with my siblings, my nephew, and my parents. It was a great Christmas. I was thinking about doing a what I got for Christmas haul, but then I was just thinking like, I don't know if that's the kind of video that I'm comfortable making, just because like it's a little consumeristic and it's a little like privileged, I guess. This was my first Christmas as a YouTuber, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to use my platform for, I guess. And I don't know, I'm not about a bunch of stuff. When the new year came, my boyfriend and I took a vacation to New Hampshire. It was the first vacation that we've been able to take. My boyfriend was really the one who needed a vacation more than me. The past couple years, while we've been dating, I have been absolutely all over the place with jobs. It's been stressful, but a different way than his job is stressful, because he's been at the same job and has been blessed and receiving promotions and more hours. I am so overexposed. What is happening? It just is what it is right now. I like sunlight, but not when it makes me look so shiny. We were really happy to get the time off, but we were gone for a week in New Hampshire. Yes, I am still baking my eyes because what I'm finding is for my eyes, because I have have oily eyes, it's kind of like the equivalent of putting down a base shadow, but when I brush it away like this, it kind of absorbs the oil, and then I brush it away and it doesn't dilute the color. It's been working well for me. The products that I just used were CoverGirl True Blend Concealer and Maybelline Master Fix powder. Now I'm going into my eyes. Like I said, I'm making this up as I go. I'm gonna try my CoverGirl True Naked Jewels. I'm gonna see how Sunstone looks in my crease. Yes, it's shimmery. I just want to try it out anyway. So, F your rules. I don't know. The moral of the story is we really needed the vacation. And it turned out not to be at all what we thought it was going to be. Because my boyfriend, as soon as we got to New Hampshire, just came down with what we think was either the flu or this like super cold that's been going around where we live. I will say from the beginning of this, I am so aware that this is a super privileged situation to be in, to be able to take a vacation, to be able to take a week off from work. So as much as I am going to complain about the fact that we were sick the whole time, I just want to acknowledge that that is a privileged complaint to be able to complain. But yeah, we were both sick the whole time. As soon as we got to New Hampshire, he got sick first, so I was caring for him. Of course, through the process of caring for him, I got sick as well. We did an Airbnb and we rented this beautiful house, and thankfully it was a beautiful house because that was just where we spent most of our time, was inside the house. It was one of those things where, like, in the moment, neither of us wanted to complain because we were like, well, at least we're not in our normal tiny studio apartment, and at least we're out of the house and we're doing something new and different, and we're on our vacation. But at the same time, I think we were a little bit in denial. Literally the only photos that I have from the vacation are a day that we tried to go exploring a little bit and our car got stuck in the snow. And I have pictures of my boyfriend like digging the car out of the snow while he had the flu, because I wanted to commemorate how hard he was working and how great he is. It was a little bit disappointing for a vacation that we both really, really needed, especially my boyfriend. I've been stressed in a more under the surface kind of way, whereas he's been stressed in a more obvious way. He works 50 to 60 hours a week, and he's just overworked and underpaid and that kind of thing. I have my ColourPop Bare Necessities palette, and I'm going to use the shade Tabloid here in my outer corner. So yeah, by the end of the vacation, we were both still pretty tired and pretty sick, and it took a little while for us both to get completely better. But I guess that just kind of is what happens sometimes. We kind of needed to both go through a process when we got back of, I don't want to say grieving, because grieving is a really strong word, but if you've ever just been in a place where you're just so mentally and physically exhausted and you just really, really need a break, and you know that you're not going to be able to take another break for a really long time. That's really what it was that this was our shot. This was our chance to have a vacation. And it just wasn't really the rest that we needed. But we still got to do something, so it was a very bittersweet kind of thing. I don't know. Have you ever had that happen where you've been on a vacation or on a trip and it just totally was not what you thought and hoped that it was going to be? And how do you respond to that, and how do you like get over it, I guess, without sounding like privileged and ungrateful? I guess, you know, I don't want to sound ungrateful because I am grateful that we were able to do it. So let me know in the comments below if you have any experiences with like bad vacations and what do you do about it. I'm going to use my e.l.f. The New Classics. I'm going to put the shade Rose Gold, which we all know is like this orange bronze shade, on my lid. That was how we started off 2020. We went on our semi-vacation from the 1st through the 8th. It was what it was, and while we were on that vacation is when I posted my video about my ColourPop Safiya lipsticks, where there was one that had a hair in it. I posted on an Instagram, I tagged ColourPop, and they responded. While we were on vacation and for a couple days afterward, I was speaking with ColourPop. Somebody on their social media reached out to me and told me to email them. I emailed them. They asked for pictures of the lipstick. I sent them a link to the video and said, watch between this timestamp and this timestamp to see where it was, because I didn't actually take any high quality photos of the hair, because you could see in the video I did pull it out. They must have watched it and they gave me the option of either a refund or a replacement. I still wanted it. I still like the whole lipstick collection, and I love the Mrs.Norris shade, to be honest, which was the one with the hair in it. And again, when I say hair, it could be a fiber, it could be something else. I don't know what it was. ColourPop did not give me an explanation, but they did give me the option of a refund or a replacement. I took the replacement, and my mom texted me yesterday and said that the replacement is at my mom's house. So ColourPop is true to their word and they're making things right, and I appreciate that. I still have no idea like what that was, how it got in there. Nobody really responded to my video and said that they had experienced the same thing, nor my Instagram post and said that they had experienced the same thing. But I didn't tag any drama channels or anything. I tagged some of the like smaller beauty YouTubers like Smoky Glow and Abby Williamson and Angelica and Nisa Pisa and Georgia Harris, and I didn't get any responses from them either because I'm teeny, so nobody probably saw it. So I guess I was just a weird anomaly, I'm not really sure. But if anybody else did have a hair in their lipstick, please let me know, just because I'm curious. Or anything weird in their Safiya ColourPop set. I'm gonna put True Naked Jewels, the gold shade here, on kind of the inner third of my eye. But that seems to be the end of that story. ColourPop was very professional. You know, I wish that I had taken a photo of the hair in my lipstick so I had that readily available for them. But they were okay with me sending them the video too, so I appreciate that. And the video got like a tiny bit of traction, so who knows if somebody else did have a hair or a fiber in their lipstick, and if they find one in their set, my video is there. I think I like how this looks so far. I think it'll work. And that's reflective of this without being too distracting. A lot of shimmer shades, but I'm okay with that. So that's kind of my, I guess, update on myself and update on, I didn't give you a full update on myself. The last thing to say about myself is just that I've gotten a new job. And I mentioned kind of vaguely in a video in the past that I had a potential opportunity to get a job that I really, really wanted. And I'm really happy because I did get it. So I'm really happy to be back in the industry that I will now be working in. It's an industry that I really, really love. I still don't really want to talk about my work too much on the internet, at least not right now, specifically because it's an interpersonal type of job. Because it's so interpersonal, if you're talking about your job, you're talking about people. People are the job. I don't want to talk about my coworkers or the people that we serve on the internet. So I'm gonna keep it to a minimum, actually talking about the job. CoverGirl True Naked Jewels, I'm gonna use the pearl shade for highlight. All I can say is just that I'm really happy about having it, and it was a great start to 2020 to get the offer and to do the training and to leave the job that I had been at. But it was, what I'll say is that it was an opportunity that I very much I made it happen. Me getting that job was very much like a mix of the moment being right for the company and me being persistent, being ready and flexible. I didn't know when I reached out to the company that they needed somebody, but I was in a place where I was just really, really dreamy about wanting to go back. This is a Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I was in a place where I was really frustrated with my current job, and I just really wanted to go back to the industry that I loved. So I just reached out to a location near me, and I was like, hey, I don't know if you need anybody right now, but I have experience and I would love to get back into doing this. What I didn't know was that they did need somebody, not in the capacity that I was thinking of, but when they told me what they needed, I was like, yeah, I can absolutely do that. So right now it's a position that is meant to change over time. The business location that I'm working at needs to grow. When the business grows, then I can transition from my current position into the different position that I really want to be doing. The owner who hired me, she is fully aware that the position I'm in right now is not my dream, but because the industry is my dream, I am willing to be in a different position and wait until the time is right for me to move into the position that I want. And I know that that was very confusing because I'm being very vague. I'm sorry about that. I'm really happy that I took a risk by reaching out and that I was able to work with the owner to think creatively about how I could be involved in the business. And I'm glad that I allowed myself to be flexible and try something different. Ultimately, even in the position that I'm in right now, if I stay in this position, I'll still be happy because I'm in the industry that I want to be in. And who knows, I could find that I'm better at this. I don't think so. I think I'm better at the other position, but I could find over time that I enjoy my current position more. I don't know, who knows. It's good to work toward something, to work toward what you want, and not just get it right away. I'm ruining this eyeliner. There's been a lot of times in the past where I have felt like imposter syndrome in whatever position that I'm in. I think I've just had a hard couple years, and so when something good does happen, you think that it could be another trick or another bad situation waiting to happen. But in this case, I'm in a good situation right now. But if the best case scenario comes to fruition, then it will be because I've worked hard to get it and I've earned it and I've deserved it. Imposter syndrome isn't good, of course, but I think this just makes sense to me a little bit more, and it's not going to leave me with that imposter syndrome feeling, I think, in the future. So I guess to you guys out there, don't be afraid to do the same thing. Put yourself out there, ask for what you want, and even if the position isn't hiring on Indeed or on Glassdoor, or there's no signs posted, help wanted, if you just put your name out there, you never know what can happen. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that alone. It's not even, but eyeliner, like eyebrows, maybe can be sisters and not twins, and for today, that's fine. So yeah, I think those are all the updates on me. Vacation, the ColourPop response, the new job. Okay, so that is the end of part 1 of this Get Ready With Me. You can see I'm not all the way ready. So I hope that you stick around for part 2 coming up later in this week. Please let me know your thoughts and your comments and your reactions in the comments below. Have you ever been on a vacation that just turned out to be so not what you thought it would be? And have you ever worked really hard to get a job and then it worked out for you, or it didn't work out for you, or you kind of made a job happen where there wasn't one, and anything similar to what I've done? And do you feel empowered you can do that? Because you can, friend, you can. When you see those opportunities, don't let them pass you by. Thank you so much for watching. While you're down there commenting your thoughts, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm on my way to 50 subscribers. I hope to even be at 100 subscribers soon. It would really mean a lot to me to have your support, and I hope that you set notifications to all as well so you can keep checking out my content. Thanks again, so much love, and bye.